Now for question 5, we've got a circle of radius 10. Okay, so let's draw that out. Okay, and we know the radius is 10, like that. Has a chord length of 6 centimeters. Okay, so let's say that there. It's around 6 centimeters. Okay. Okay, from the center of a circle. Hello. So 10 centimeters. Now, what we need to do is we need to work out, so we know that the chord is 6 centimeters, apologies, from the center of the circle. So here that's 6 centimeters. Now we know that is equal to that, and this radius is equal to this radius. So if we look at our geometry rules, we can see this looks basically chord theorem 3. We've made this, we've got the radius, and then we've got our chord length here. We know that we've got this length here. We need to work out this chord length, and then we can double it to find out the total length of that. So let's have a look at this. We've got 6 centimeters here, 10 centimeters here, and we need to work out this chord length. Well, this here is going to be a right angle. And if they're a right angle, we can use Pythagoras' theorem. Okay, so 10 squared minus 6 squared will equal this bisection there. So we type that in. 10 squared minus 6 squared, which is 64, and take the square root of that, and we get 8. So therefore, we can say that this section's 8 centimeters, and also this section's 8 centimeters, so these are equal according to our rule here. So if we look at circle theorem 3, we can see these will be equal. So therefore, we can say 8 plus 8 is 16, so the answer is 16 centimeters. Okay, moving on to the next question, we have a trapezium ABCD, and the value of x is something. Now, trapezium, well, what do we know about trapeziums? Well, we know there's one pair, of parallel sides. Now, what looks parallel? AD, BC, or AB, DC? Obviously, it's this one. Okay, and if we have two pairs of a pair of parallel sides, we can use our transversal properties, and we can say that these is a co-interior angle, therefore this plus this is equal to 180 degrees. So x plus 4 plus x take 4 is equal to 180 degrees. 2x is equal to 180 degrees, therefore x has to equal 90 degrees. Okay, we're on to, and let's just let that load up. Apologies. There we go. So 2x is equal to 180 degrees. X is equal to 90. Therefore, yeah. Okay, next question. We've got a water slide, 4.2 meters high, and has a vertical support 2.4 meters tall along this point here. The student reaches the support when she is 3.1 meters down the slide. How long is the slide? So, how can we do this one? Well, probably do a little diagram here. I just like drawing it out myself. And we're assuming all these supports are well built. And 4.2 meters. And this chunk here is 3.1 meters, like that. So, how can we work out this? Well, what I'm tempted to do is I can work out, firstly, this angle here, the angle of the angle enclosed here. And if we work out that, then we can use this side to work out our total length. So how do we work out that green theta there? Well, we can see that we need this side length here and this side length here. Now, if this is 2.4 and this is 4.2, 4.2 minus 2.4, we will be left with 1.8 meters. Okay, so therefore this is 1.8, this is 3.1. To find theta, we use cosine theta is equal to 1.8 over 3.1. So theta is equal to inverse cosine 1.8 on 3.1. Okay, let's just draw out that 1 again. And so we go on to trig, inverse cosine, shift divide, and go 1.8 on 3.1. Close our bracket. We get an angle of 54.5 degrees. So therefore we can say that that angle there is 54.5 degrees. Now how can we use that to figure out our length of the slide? Well, we know the length of the slide y, I'm just going to call it y, is that total length there. And to highlight that in green, I'm trying to find that length there. Now, we know this angle here now, and we know the height of the slide is 4.2 meters. Therefore, we can use cosine again to help us solve what y is. So, cosine 54.5 degrees is equal to 4.2, which is the adjacent side, over y. We can do our little swap trick. So y is equal to 4.2 over cosine 54.5 degrees. And then we just put that in our calculator, shift, divide, and go 4.2 over cosine 54.5, close our brackets, enter, 7.23 meters. So therefore the answer is B.